Welcome back, everybody, at 6:23. It's time for our morning talker. There are two studies that are released today. They show that systems that let drivers do things like tune the radio, send a text message, or make a phone call while keeping drivers' eyes on the road and hands on the wheel are so error-prone or complex that they require more concentration from drivers rather than less. So they hurt us more than help us. We're bringing our friends from Fun 107 to talk about this distracted driving issue. We've got Michael, Rock, Lauren, and Larry. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You've recovered from the inflatable 5K we see. It's good to have you with us. So what do you guys think? Is the Bluetooth and all those navigation systems, are they more distracting than, say, texting while driving?
I mean, I can't imagine anybody surprised by this study. Everybody who's had Siri and tried to talk to that thing, and
oh my gosh,
I mean, it's
right?
impossible. It's just impossible.
Did you listen to us last hour?
Yeah, exactly.
I was talking about my battles with her.
Right?
We are not friends.
And how the voice activation, I say, call mom. It calls some random number. I'm like, no, stop. That's not who I'm calling. So.
Voice navigation is way
right.
worse.
It's like,
Exactly.
boom,
You might as well just pull over and plug in whatever you have to do.
Right.
That's
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense when you're flying down the highway.
Right, exactly.
I'm all
Sometimes
for
I'll
it.
try and send a voice-activated text message. That's always a disaster.
I do try to do that because I won't text anymore.
Right.
But I do try to do the thing, and then it's like
Does it make sense ever?
white is
But
black and up
with-
is down.
The problem with the voice-activated texting is you have to reread what's there, which is then texting while
Same
driving,
thing.
right?
And there's always autocorrect nightmares.
Right, exactly.
Sometimes it can
Hate
put
the
very
autocorrect
bad
when it does it with the
things
voice
in
thing.
there.
Yeah, you could be sending a whole other message than what you planned on sending,
Right.
right?
And then you end up
Yeah.
on a website with all the funny autocorrect
Yeah, exactly.
text messages.
I don't know about you guys. I think that driving with children is just as bad as driving with a device.
Probably worse.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you've got the arguments over what's going on in the back seat. You've got the shoes and socks coming off.
Gum stuck to the back of your
Yeah.
head.
I want
yeah.
more goldfish, Mama.
That's a great
You know, that was just my car ride yesterday. Yeah, I mean, it's kids can be just as distracting as anything else.
For sure.
Right.
You know, there are some cars that had some good ratings on that too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, some of them have really big screens, and others have more smaller screens.
They just keep getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
The new Tesla has a screen that's honestly bigger than this.
For what?
That's
And
crazy.
so it's only a matter of time before the entire consoles are all
You
electronic.
won't even
Yeah.
be driving. It'll just be
They've got to
touch.
get better at this stuff, though. I mean, all kidding aside, this stuff
yeah.
has to get better for public safety reasons.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're kind of laughing about the things that distract you while you're driving, but it's so dangerous. And we mentioned this in our last hour too, guys. That's why we say to teenagers, no, you can't drive 6 of your friends around.
I mean,
even
20
though-
years ago, we survived without phones and texting.
It's
They should
true.
equip cars with a signal that disables all that.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, that's an interesting idea, Larry.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, we're going to wrap things up. We'll chat with you guys on Thursday. And everyone at home, we'd like to know what you have to say as well. Weigh in on our ABC6 Facebook page.